Hey guys.
The bean bags that hurt.
Okay, so I had someone tweet me. Actually, I have a lot of people asking me, so what's your personality type? What's your personality type?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
And I'm just like, I don't know what that means. Like, I literally don't know what you're talking about. I'm a little crazy, a little wild, you know.
I almost just hit you. I almost just lost control and hit you.
But there's an actual, like, thing. I've seen letters. People are like, NJ something or other. I don't even know. But recently someone tweeted me and they were like, you should take the personality test and figure out which, like, personality you are. And I'm just like, huh? So I sent out another tweet and I was like, you know, what's the link to it? I got it. So a lot of people have taken this test to figure out what their personality type is.
Who cares?
But there was someone, one person, a Debbie Downer as per always, who said, what's the point in taking the test? Because a lot of people are going to be hypocrites and just want to answer the questions how they wish that their personality was. And I'm just like, why would I sit here and take a full-fledged test if I was just gonna fake it? So then the same person said, well, how about you have someone else take the test for you about yourself? So if you guys wanna see a part 2, I might actually have Becky just take the test for me, answer how she thinks I am as a person.
Who cares?
And see if we come up with the same thing, because I do believe that people see you differently than you see yourself, and I think that goes for everybody.
Yeah, you think of yourself as a good person and we don't.
Yes, it says it's going to take less than 12 minutes.
No, hard pass.
This is 16personalities.com. I feel like I probably have all 16 personalities, let's be real. So on here it says it's fast and easy, takes less than 12 minutes, be yourself, answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer. That's scary. And then it says complete it all. Try not to leave any neutral answers. I'm actually kind of freaking out about this. Okay, let's do it though. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know. I don't want my personality to be any sort of way, so there's definitely gonna be no bias. I'm just gonna answer completely honestly. These questions have a bunch of bubbles where you can put, you either agree or disagree, and you get to choose where within the little bubblies you get to put the answer. So here we go. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Honestly, I have changed a lot in the past. I'm gonna go over towards a little bit closer to disagree, because I have some major social anxiety as of late. So you often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. I guess I would say I'm a little bit more on the agree side on that one. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary.
Did you mean itinerary?
Dumb bitch.
Honestly, that's disagree. I have crazy obsessive. I like to be planned. I think a lot of people in my life know that, so I like everything to be planned, and it's kind of annoying because I feel like I annoy other people with that personality trait. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. I'm gonna go with a little bit towards the agree. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem. Ooh, that's hard because I try to do both of those things because I feel like I can give really good advice even though I don't take my own advice. I'm honestly gonna go with agree though, because sometimes I feel like it's just easier to support them emotionally. People can rarely upset you. Disagree. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. I'm gonna say agree with that one. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure
it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible.
I'm honestly gonna go towards the little bit towards disagree. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. That's a disagree. I worry about everything. I worry about what people think of me. It's a bad trait. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. See, I have a lot of YouTube videos I can watch, a lot of Netflix, a lot of all that. That one's hard. The whole weekend, I'm gonna go a little bit towards disagree because I feel like eventually I'm gonna be like, I need Becky.
I need Becky. I need Becky.
You're more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. I feel like that might be a neutral for me because I like details, but I also like to see the bigger picture of things. So I'm gonna have to say neutral. You're very affectionate with people you care about. I am gonna have to go towards the agree. I think all of these are like this, agree or disagree. So you have a careful and methodical approach to life.
Nope.
I'm going to go closer towards disagree. Probably actually all the way disagree. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. I'm gonna go closer towards the agree. At parties and similar, I'm trying to like do this a little quicker so this video isn't like too dreadful. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. I'm gonna go with closer to disagree. Actually, I'm gonna disagree completely because at a party, although I do get anxious and stuff, if like a game is going on, some dancing, I like to either be watching or enjoying it as well. So I'm definitely where the action is. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I'm gonna go with it. Like, this video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Completely disagree. Wait. Yeah, disagree because I'm the same way, so I relate to people like that. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. I almost just asked Becky how I should answer this. So if there is gonna be a part 2, it's gonna be really interesting because I feel like when I choose a movie, it does take me a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go closer towards the agree. You can stay calm under pressure. No! Honestly, it depends on the situation, but a lot of the time I feel like I can be that person that is like, calm down, let's take a deep breath. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go a little bit towards agree. Not much. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into the conversation. I'm gonna go a little bit towards, actually, disagree completely. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Completely disagree. I barely remember my dreams, but when I do, they're rather boring. So, in your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. I don't think it's okay to step on others, but I feel like you should be allowed to like, not be selfish, but think for yourself and do things for you. But when they say okay to step on others, that sounds kind of like disrespectful. So I'm gonna go with, I feel like a bad person. Listen, I am on the disagree side, but not the full disagree. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. Completely disagree. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Completely agree. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people, mostly talk to the ones you already know. Completely agree, because I'm freaking awkward, you guys. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical.
Wow.
Usually lose interest in, I'm gonna say a little bit towards disagree. You would never let yourself cry in front of others.
Bye, Felicia.
Disagree. I do cry in front of others because I feel like you can't control when you cry. Like, I know I can't. I try to hold in tears all the time. I mean, sometimes I'm successful, but why does crying have to mean that you're weak? You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. I'm gonna have to agree with that because I prefer city life. Or at least I think I do. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. I'm gonna go with a little bit towards agree. I do enjoy talking about that. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. I'm gonna go with disagree on that one. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. I guess I'm going to agree with that one. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I'm going to slightly disagree with that one because I do feel like I forgive a lot. Actually, no. I disagree a little bit more than I thought because I do forgive a lot. It's almost like no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. It's kind of bad. You often make decisions on a whim. I am going to say that I slightly agree with that. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. I'm gonna say I disagree. You often put special efforts into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or a movie. I'm gonna say I slightly agree with that. You always know exactly what you want. Honestly, I am going to say neutral on that one. That's the second neutral I've done. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. I'm gonna say I agree with that a little bit. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. I'm gonna say I agree with that a little bit. I just am so upset with myself. When in a public place, usually stick to a quieter and less crowded areas. I'm going to say I completely agree with that. That's part of my new personality because I used to never be like that. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. I'm going to have to say I agree. I agree with that. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I used to be rather very understanding, but I feel like the older I get, I think I'm losing that touch. So,
You bitch.
So I'm gonna say I slightly agree. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions upfront as possible. I guess slightly agree. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. Highly agree. 100%. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Completely disagree with that. Oh my gosh. No, maybe in high school I was like that. I don't know. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. No, disagree. You look after yourself first and others come second. I'm gonna say I slightly disagree with that. I feel like I try to be as selfless as possible. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel at any given moment. Completely disagree. Every single night, actually, this is a very bad habit. Every single night, I will write down everything that I'm gonna do the next day. I'll write it in order. You know, I'll make it pretty looking. I'll write in cursive sometimes because I feel like that just makes it more fancy. I wake up and I don't do any of it. So your mood can change very quickly. Yes, highly agree with that. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Yes, highly agree with that one as well. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Yes, all the time. Or at least I try to, especially with Becky. I feel like that's important. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Nope, disagree.
Wow.
You rarely dwell on your regrets. I'm gonna say I disagree a little bit. I disagree a little bit. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. I'm gonna say I slightly agree with that one. You see yourself as more of a realistic than a visionary. I do agree with that. I'm very realistic. You find it easy to empathize with the person who has gone through something you never have. Yes, I do. I am that way.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no.
Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organized and consistent efforts. 100% agree with that. I wish I was a little bit more consistent. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I'm gonna say I agree. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. I'm gonna say I slightly disagree with that. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological.
You stupid bitch.
You frequently find yourself wondering how technological, I can't say that word, advancement could change everyday life. I'm going to say I slightly agree with that. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. I'm going to say, as sad as this is, I'm going to slightly disagree with that. You still honor the commitments you have made, even if you have a change of heart.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Honestly, I'm going to disagree with that. You rarely feel insecure. Disagree with that. I'm an insecure mess. Oh shoot, this is done. Oh my God. It says that my personality type is adventurer, ISFP/T. What is that? What? Okay, so it says mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. I'm 32% extroverted and 68% introverted. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. I am 41% intuitive and 59% observant. That's interesting. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. 28% thinking and 72% feeling. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. 24% judging and 76% prospecting. And then the last one is identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. I'm 18% assertive and 82% turbulent.
Insubordinate and churlish.
Whatever that means. Okay, so this is what it says about my personality type as an adventurer. I didn't know. Like, I'm an adventurer? What? Adventurer personalities are true artists. Oh, thanks. But not necessarily in the typical sense where they're out painting happy little trees. Often enough, though, they're perfectly capable of this. Rather, it's that they use aesthetics, design, and even their choices and actions to push the limits of social convention. I'm seeing this now. I really think, okay, this is cool. Adventurers enjoy upsetting? Oh. Traditional expectations with experiments in beauty and behavior. Chances are they've expressed more than once the phrase, "Don't box me in." This is so true. I literally have a poem that I shared on whatchamacallit. When I was doing a YouNow, or when I was doing a YouTube live stream, it's literally called Box. And it's about that. It's literally about that. This is a lot. I'm sure you guys don't want me to read all this out loud, so I'm just gonna read it real closely and then tell you guys the gist of it. Ooh, it says that adventurers are definitely introverts, which is crazy to me because I used to be an extrovert 100%, and I've noticed that as I've gotten older, I am definitely more introverted. So far this is right. And then it says surprising their friends further when they step out of the spotlight to be themselves and to recharge. Totally relatable. Oh my God, this is literally me. Because right here it says, just because they are alone doesn't mean people with the adventurer personality type sit idle. They take this time for introspection, assessing their principles. Rather than dwelling on the past or the future, adventurers think about who they are. They return from their cloister transformed. I really feel like that's me. I'm not just being biased. Ooh, it says riskier behaviors like gambling are common with this personality type than with others. I have recently, I don't want to admit this, I don't even feel like anyone has watched this far in this video, so maybe not a lot of people know this. There was this app, I'm so glad I don't play it anymore, but a few months ago, I spent thousands, not exaggerating, thousands of dollars on this app. And that's considered gambling. So I've never actually been real gambling, like at a casino. Maybe I should never go. Oh, this is literally me right here. It says, adventurers always know just the compliment to soften a heart that's getting ready to call their risks irresponsible or reckless. Oh my God, this is so fun. I love this. Oh God, this is a lot. I can't sit here and read all this to y'all, but this is a lot. What, romantic relationships? Ooh, what does it say about me in there? I'm mysterious and difficult to get to know. I'm emotional. I have a guard. I love this. I'm living. Things are unlikely to grow stale. Even the longest term partners can be surprised by the secrets adventurers keep. Maybe I should end on that note. So that was actually a really fun video, and I feel like a part 2 would be rather interesting to see how someone else sees me, because I felt like that tweet really, it made a lot of sense. Because some people are biased in their answers, and I tried 100% not to do that.
Hey, shut up.
So yeah, that was really fun. And there's so much I can sit here and you can look at your strengths and weaknesses, friendships, romantic relationships.
Oh my God.
Parenthood, career paths, workplace habits, conclusion, like just so much stuff. So that was super fun. Again, 16personalities.com if you want to take the test. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.